So I read this story online of a pregnant woman who went to see the doctor, and she had a 3-year-old boy with her. And she says, "Doctor, I just got pregnant and I already have a baby here, and I don't think I'll be able to put up with the demands and responsibilities, so I want to have an abortion." And the doctor looks at her and says, "Okay, you have 2 kids." She says, "Yes." "And you want us to take care of one so you can have more time to take care of the other?" And she says, "Yes." The doctor says, "Okay, can I have your little boy then? We are going to take care of him, and so you have more time even to put on with the pregnancy since it's still a few weeks." And the woman gets furious and seizes her boy back, like, "Why do you want to kill my boy?" And she says, "Well, you came for an abortion because you can't take responsibility for the new baby and it's much work for you. So I see it's advantageous that we take out this boy and you have more time to even rest and enjoy your life before the new baby comes." And then it dawns on the woman actually that her 2 kids were in a way equal, but she could actually feel the pain or have empathy for the boy who was standing in front of her, who was going to be killed. But the baby in the womb, she cannot actually see him or her, and so she cannot actually feel the pain or the trauma or whatsoever they'll be going through in that process of abortion. I really like this story, not just because it really puts in perspective abortion and why we should really reconsider when we talk about this subject, but because of the one key message it passes across, which is that of empathy. We are really running out of empathy in the world today. It's so easy for us right now with our high dependence on technology to make decisions and to make choices without actually asking ourselves how these choices and decisions impact the people around us. It's very easy to release the destructive and annihilating power of a nuclear arsenal when it's all encapsulated into a red button on the president's table, and he can press on it when he wants to press on it, basically, without actually being in touch with the people that are going to be affected by this mass destruction. We tell ourselves we are more civilized today than 3,000 years ago, but still we fight more wars today than our uncivilized ancestors actually fought. And it was interesting to know that in those days, the leaders led the soldiers to battle. So they were right at the war front. They could feel what the soldiers were feeling. They could feel the cold, they could feel the hunger. They were in touch with the people's pains and their emotion. But today, with all the encapsulation at different levels, we have leaders who just sit behind technology and make decisions. Well, it's not really our fault, is it? What is empathy? Empathy is the ability to recognize and to share other people's feelings. And authors like Sinek says this is one of the greatest attributes that leaders today need, because once we are in positions of making decisions, we want to be sure that we share the feelings of the people these decisions are going to be affecting. The truth is, empathy is a single attribute that separates us from animals, and technology is stripping us of that attribute real fast. Once we begin to deal with our employees as just a series of letters and numbers in front of us, we take snappy decisions without actually feeling how those decisions are going to affect them. The simple thing is we need to be able to pause every moment we want to take a decision that is going to affect others and ask ourselves, is this what we would appreciate if they were in our position to make the same decision and we were in their position? Just as simple as the Jewish rabbi Jesus said, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." However, I can't deny the fact that there are tough decisions each and every one of us will have to make when we find ourselves in certain positions. But I want you that before you make such decisions, you should be able to ask yourself, isn't there another way to go about this? Isn't there some other way that will be less painful and less costly to the people that this decision is going to affect? Well, like they say, it may sound irrational, illogical, expensive, costly to leave the 99 sheep and go searching after the one lost sheep, until that lost sheep is you.